Never split the difference. Have you ever heard of Chris Voss? A former FBI hostage negotiator and CEO of the Black Swan Group. He is also the co-author of the book Never Split the Difference. We will be covering a 5-minute summary of Never Split the Difference. Life is a series of negotiations you should be prepared for. Imagine buying a car or a home, renting, or even deliberating with your partner. In this video you will see how the book would be able to give you a competitive edge in any discussion. Chapter 1, The New Rules. In this chapter, negotiation begins with the simple premise that humans want to be accepted. Choosing to be an active listener is the simplest, yet most effective concession we can make to get there. By being active listeners, we demonstrate empathy and show a sincere desire to better understand what the other side would possibly experience. In the next chapter we understand the 3 voices one could use. Chapter 2. According to Chris Voss, there are 3 types of voices available to negotiators. Firstly is the late-night FM DJ voice. Basically, keep it calm and slow. Use this selectively to make a point. When done properly, the late-night FM DJ voice has the power to create authority and trust without making the other party defensive. Second voice is the positive voice. It's the voice of an easygoing, good-natured person. Your attitude is light and encouraging. Thirdly is the direct voice. This should be used as rarely as possible because this has the potential to create pushback. When people are in a positive frame of mind, they are more likely to think quickly and to collaborate and problem solve. Positivity creates mental agility in both you as well as the other party. Chris Voss further explains the magic of mirroring. Here he explains that by repeating the last 3 words of what someone has just said because we fear what is different and find comfort in similarity. Using mirroring encourages the other party to empathize and bond with you, keep people talking, buy your party some time, and eventually reveal their strategy. Chapter 3. Don't feel their pain, label it. Labeling is a way of validating someone's emotion by acknowledging it. The first step to labeling is detecting the other party's emotional state. The trick to spotting feelings is to pay close attention to changes people undergo when they respond to external events. Once you've spotted an emotion you want to highlight, the next step is to label it aloud. Labels can be phrased as statements or questions. Labels almost always begin with the following phrases. It seems like, it looks like, it sounds like. Chapter 4, Beware of yes and master no. In a negotiation scenario, no provides a great opportunity for you and the other party to clarify what you really want by eliminating what you don't want. No can often mean I am not yet ready to agree or I don't understand. Chapter 5 trigger the 2 words that immediately transform any negotiation. That's right, the 2 words that can transform any negotiation. That's right is better than yes. Strive for it. Reaching that's right in a negotiation creates breakthroughs. Use a summary to trigger a that's right. The building blocks of a good summary are a label combined with paraphrasing. Chapter 6 Bend their reality. Fair is the most powerful word in any negotiation scenario. To become a great negotiator, you must earn the reputation of being a fair one. People will take more risks to avoid a loss than to realize a gain. Make sure the other party sees that there is something to lose by indecision. Chapter 7 Create the illusion of control. Negotiators are decision architects. As a negotiator, you have to dynamically and adaptively design every element of the negotiation to get both consent as well as execution. Chapter 8 Guarantee execution. The 738-55% rule created by Albert Morabian states that only 7% of a message is based on the words, while 38% comes from the tone of voice and 55% from the speaker's body language and face. Chapter 9 Bargain hard. Using the word I is also great at preventing confrontation. For instance, if you were to say, I'm sorry that doesn't work for me, the word I brings the other party's attention back onto you. The key is to never be needy. Remember, the person across the table is never the issue, the unsolved deal is. Chapter 10 Find the Black Swan. As a negotiator, you need to instill that element of fear in the other party which makes them feel like they have everything to lose if the deal falls through. According to Chris, there are 3 types of leverage: positive, negative, and normative. Positive leverage, this is when you as a negotiator can withhold or provide what the other party wants. Negative leverage, this is your ability as a negotiator to make the other party suffer. Normative leverage, this is when you analyze the other party's stance and use it to advance your position. Here is a suggestion on what you can watch next. If you want to understand more about the top 5 monthly dividend ETFs. Cheers!